Your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 San Diego Padres.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's the focus for them as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Chris Sale gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle. And hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder number 30, Omar Mazar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's still in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Max Scherzer has the ball for the 5th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Padres, center fielder Adam Jones.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get the people behind you, and you need to score a run. Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. There's one. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We are still scoreless. Here's Yonder Alonso, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Yonder Alonso.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yonder Alonso goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's
J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
As
Martinez.
Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one.
Man, I can't get past the last at-bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Piscotty's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee.
Leading off for the Padres, right
Now
fielder,
the pitch.
Stephen Piscotty.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does,
Batting
and
fifth,
he really spotted that
catcher,
pitch.
Stephen
Now in the box,
Vogt.
Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
JT Realmuto.
Pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 31, Max Scherzer.
Stepping in, Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Padres nothing.
Leading off for the Padres.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Left fielder, Denard.
Softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Trevor Plouffe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Chris Sale is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Scherzer's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nomar Mazara.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Seager.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Yonder Alonso. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Brewers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch popped up. Seager is there for it, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. They'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading out for the Padres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Stephen Piscotty.
A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Very weakly on the ground. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the
JT
Brewers,
Realmuto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The pitcher, number 31.
Digging in to try it again, Max Scherzer. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Span ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from second is in to score.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. At the plate, Denard Span will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, it's pretty rare you get 2 good fastballs back-to-back to hit. He missed the first one, got the second one, and didn't miss it.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Span the runner at first with nobody out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Moncada has it. Gonzalez for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Tim Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 70, Tim Castro.
In there, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tim Castro becomes out number 2 this inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Scherzer comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Blaine Hardy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Blaine Hardy.
Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says at first base umpire. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. But they're on top 2-0. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Belt becomes out number 2 this inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Adam Warren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Yohan Moncada is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Goodness. 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Soft liner out toward left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy. Leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. It's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Max Scherzer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So striding in, Ian Kinsler. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Line drive to center field. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0-for-2, but let alone 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Ready once again, Denard Span. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Trevor Plouffe. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, and who could argue? San Diego, California. Thanks for joining us on MLB Network. TJ McFarland will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 30.
Matt Chapman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
For Milwaukee. Right fielder.
Digging in, Nomar Mazzara. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. McFarland is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for 1. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first, way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Kinsler has got it, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Standing in, Matt Chapman. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talked about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
And look out, World Series. Here come the Milwaukee Brewers. They are champions of the National League.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Max Scherzer. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.